Tired of dragging Jira tickets one by one between projects? Learn how to move them all in bulk in under 2 minutes. So here's the deal. We're going to use Jira's built-in bulk change tool, which is way more powerful than most people realize. First, we'll open your project, select the tickets, and then just follow the wizard. It's honestly pretty straightforward once you know where to look. All right, let's start by opening your Jira account. Just log in like you normally would. Nothing fancy here. Now, on the left side panel, go ahead and open the project that currently has all those tickets you want to move, the one that's been cluttering up your backlog. Click on it. Once you're inside that project, look at the top of the screen and click on List View. This is important because the list view is going to show you all your work items in a clean, selectable format. You can't really do this from the board view or a timeline view. It has to be the list. Up in the top right corner, you'll see 3 little dots. That's the More Actions menu. Click on that, and from the drop-down that appears, choose Bulk Change Work Items. This is the gateway to the whole operation. Now we get to the selection part. This is where you actually pick which tickets you want to move. You'll see a checkbox next to each work item. You can click them individually, or if you want to grab everything on the page, there's usually a Select All checkbox up at the top. In my experience, most people are moving a whole batch, so don't be shy about grabbing them all. Just make sure you've got the right ones. Once you're happy with your selection, click the blue Next button at the bottom. On this next screen, you'll see a few options. What we want here is Move Work Items. Go ahead and select that radio button. You're telling Jira, I want these tickets to physically go to a different project. Click Next to continue. Now we're getting to the meat of it. On this screen, look for the To field. Click the drop-down and choose the project where you want these tickets to land. A quick tip here. Make sure the destination project has the same issue types and workflow statuses as your source project, or at least something close to it. Otherwise, you might run into mapping issues later. But for now, just pick your target project and click Next. Jira might pause for a second here while it figures out how the statuses translate between projects. You'll see a screen asking you to map the workflow statuses. In most cases, the default mapping works just fine. But if your projects use different status names, you'll want to double-check that each status is matched correctly. Once you're good, click Next. One more screen of options. This is where you can adjust any field values for the tickets being moved. Honestly, unless you specifically need to change something, just click Next again. We're almost there. And finally, the moment of truth. You'll see a summary of everything you're about to do. The number of tickets, the source project, the destination project. Take a quick look to make sure it all makes sense. Then, click Confirm. Jira will process the request in the background. Depending on how many tickets you're moving, this might take a few seconds or maybe a minute. Just let it do its thing. And that's it. From manually dragging tickets one by one to moving dozens of them in just a few clicks. I've used this workflow on all kinds of projects, and it saves such a ridiculous amount of time. Give it a try next time you need to reorganize your work. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it.